Hi, my name is Ash Daly. I am 18 years old, and I wrote a song called Methamphetamine. This is based on a true experience, a pretty traumatic experience that I recently went through last year. This experience not only altered my perception of life, but it altered my perception of people and made me question whether or not I was a good judge of character, or if I could judge people's characters enough and efficiently. What's up? My name is Ash Daly. This is Methamphetamine Behind the Song. Methamphetamine, or No Handouts, was written by me, Ash Daly, and it was produced by my good friend, Aniki Ignacio. A little fun fact about the song, it was made all in one day. We sat down, we tried to figure out my vibe. I wasn't feeling the best. Aniki came up with the beat. He tailored it to what I was feeling, and then I just started writing my thoughts down, and started writing a song. So that's how this song was constructed, and let me take you into the story behind it. So, basically, I used to have a job working for a bike company my freshman year of high school, and that was my first job ever. It was under the table paid, and I had a cool boss, and he was really cool. Fast forward about 3 years till today, that same boss hit me up on Instagram asking me to help support his charity or some sort of donation thing, and I was like, of course, man, because he was a cool guy and he was a cool boss at the time. I ended up calling him, and he told me about the situation where he was robbed and he lost his store and he was in a really bad position, and I felt really bad for him. Like, I really felt like I should help him out, and it was just in my nature to help him out because he was there for me. He gave me a job, he provided for me. That was my mindset. But little did I know, it was a really bad mistake, but also a lesson that I feel a lot of people could learn from and take away from. Anyways, I meet up with this guy. I give him $100 of my hard-earned money, and I take him to my house to let him shower because he was on the streets. He didn't have a car, he didn't have anything. He was just, but yeah, he was cool. He was acting very hyperactive, and little did I know that was a cause and effect of being a meth addict. He was also really skinny, and he used to be a bigger guy. He was pretty built, but now he was like jacked. Like, you could see all his muscles in his veins, but it still looked like he was fat. It was like a skinny fat, like a crackhead fat. That is another sign of a meth head, just so you know. And the thing is, we had like a pretty deep conversation where he was my therapist in a sense for a bit. Like, he really got me to open up to him, and we were just talking, and I felt like I could really trust him. So I thought like he was a friend to me. Like, I thought nothing could really go wrong. Don't think like that. Always keep your guard up, because a couple days later, and he started blowing up my phone with text messages like, you're putting my health at risk because now you're gonna leave me here to starve and shit like that. And he was blaming me for his health because I didn't bring him Thanksgiving dinner. And that's where I was like, man, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know why you're getting so upset with it by this, but like, you can't depend on me. Like, he said that he was going to kill himself and jump off of a cliff, and I was like, okay, bro, like, I really don't want you to, but I understand where you're coming from because I was in that situation before, so I'm not gonna try to stop you. I said, I love you, and I hope that like everything goes out in your favor. And he said, never tell me you love me, because if you loved me, then you would have gave me my dinner and you would have been here right now. And I was like, all right. So I stopped talking to him, because that's when I like kind of felt like, yeah, this guy is like, he's kind of whack, he's kind of losing his shit. So I stopped talking to him, and later that night he started blowing up my phone again, but this time death threats. After he started like tweaking out, he started making fun of me. for being trans and stuff, and started saying that like I'm a bitch, and like he just started really devaluing my self-esteem and shit. And so I just tried to ignore it, but you know, subconsciously it still gets to you. And I'm going really off topic, but fuck. Anyway, this guy hits my phone up, and so it goes from "you didn't give me my Thanksgiving dinner" to "I'm going to kill myself" to "you're a fucking bitch, you're a tranny, and now finally I'm going to kill you, and you're gonna wake up one morning and there's gonna be an AR-15 at your face, and you're gonna look around and all the people you love are gonna be tied up waiting for their turn." Those are his exact words. At this point, people are telling me to call the cops, but I'm like, I don't care, because I was honestly like, let me die. Like, it just be like that sometimes, but I didn't really care if he killed me or not. But he kept excessively doing that and kept threatening to kill me, and so eventually I did call the cops and cleared it all up. But the moral of this story is, be very cautious to who you trust. Like I said, people change over time, so stay aware. My dog's gonna come join us. Hello, sir. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah, so be very cautious of who you trust, and if you're a good person and you have a genuinely good heart, don't let people take advantage of it. Like, know who you are, know your purpose, and know your boundaries. Set boundaries and make sure like you follow through them, because your health is the most important thing, and you gotta take care of yourself. People are really unpredictable, and people can switch up. That's what I learned. But don't close yourself off to the point where you can't feel the love from anybody, because that's bad for yourself. Anyways, this song is titled Methamphetamine, based on this experience. As you can see in the music video, it has like a little role play that basically to depict what happened. At this time, I was also going through a really unhealthy obsession with an ex. Yada yada yada, everybody, yada yada yada. That shit really fucked me up, but I don't care anymore. Methamphetamine, I compared her to a drug, because methamphetamine it could change you completely. And as I definitely saw in my coworker, he's a completely different person now. So don't ever touch meth. Don't ever touch drugs in general, because you don't need it. Like, people do drugs because they don't feel satisfied with their life as is. But if you keep doing drugs and keep chasing this reality that doesn't really exist without the drug, then you'll never be satisfied with the reality that's actual reality, you know? So, I don't know, guys. Make smart decisions. Be safe out there. Don't do meth. And listen to my new song, Methamphetamine, or No Handouts. Thank you so much.
She playing with my love. Girl of my dreams, but she playing with my love. Visions blurry, focus fade, but lessons learned. What's it gonna take for a nigga to be hurt? My shawty calling right now. She ain't on my mic now. Ain't getting close to empty, but I need no hand. Visions blurry, focus fade, but lessons learned. What's it gonna take for a nigga to be hurt? My shawty calling right now. She ain't on my mic now. Ain't cutting close to empty, but I ain't need no hand. Nah.